Trent, over here. Career highs for you tonight, pretty much across the board. When did you find out you were going to be starting, and what was kind of like your mindset going in, and how did you feel like it turned out?
I mean, I didn't really find out until like 5 minutes within the game, but at the same time, it's just being mentally prepared for the game, whether I was coming off the bench or starting just like today, just come out there and play basketball.
How did you feel it went?
I mean, I felt good. I mean, at the end of the day, my dad always told me just create an impact, whether you're coming off the bench or starting. I had no other mindset. My mindset didn't change.
Trent, you play with a lot of emotion out there. How do you feel like you channeled that emotion into positive production today?
My dad always says, play with enthusiasm. You know, the game is supposed to be played fun, like how he was when we was kids. And, whether it was, tough times that, the other team went on a run, at the end of the day, that's basketball. And so you have to turn it into positive energy and pick it up.
You talked earlier, before the season started, about how your confidence was kind of fluctuating last season. How do you feel right now, like mentally?
I feel great. I mean, my teammates have a lot of trust in me, coaches have a lot of trust in me, and they trust just like tonight.
Trent, is it easier to get in a groove when you're playing 37 minutes as opposed to coming off the bench, playing a few minutes, going back to the bench? You sustain it for 37 minutes?
I mean, some argue, yeah, but at the same time, you can only control your effort. Coach always tells me, don't worry about offense that much, always control defensive rebounds. And whether that's, again, like 9 minutes, 20 minutes, 37 minutes, that's what I came out there to do and control the controllables.
You feel more comfortable being on the ball rather than when you come in and you play with Donovan and you're off the ball a bit?
I mean, I'm just playing basketball. I'm comfortable playing it.
They obviously shot 3 at a magical level in the first half. How much of that do you think was your defense versus them just kind of running their offense and getting open looks? And how did you guys correct it in the second half?
Yeah, we weren't even like our team defensively, honestly. Like, we were losing shooters. Our deflection board was really low. We probably had maybe around 15 to 20. And we also just were letting them swing the ball around. Coach said comfortable teams make comfortable plays, and they were pretty comfortable in our home gym, especially in the first half. The second half, we just had a long talk, and we had to turn up the energy.
In that first half, kind of in the first half of the second half, there, you guys kept scoring, kept extending that lead, but they kept cutting it down. How were you guys able to mentally stay there, stay locked in, and obviously build that lead into the end?
I mean, yeah, that's basketball. It's a game of runs. Obviously, like Trent said, we had to be better defensively, but give credit to them. They made shots, and that's what teams are going to do. They're going to play their best when they come into Pauley, so we got to be ready for that.
Tyler, over here. How important was it for you and Eric to set the tone physically early, especially with your first basket coming on a cut and getting that and one? How important is it just to set that tone physically against teams?
Yeah, I think it's always important. We want to be a physical team for sure, but we've been working on cuts and stuff like that in practice quite a bit, so it was good to get that.
Trent, how do you feel like this performance can help you moving forward and being a part of kind of that three-headed backcourt with Sky and Don?
I mean, at the end of the day, just individually, just stacking days. With each game, there's a lot of lessons to be learned. Watch a lot of film, and just got to carry it forward for Friday.
Tyler, as a veteran guy in the locker room, how important is it to make sure the team doesn't, Coach Cronin said, not fall behind in terms of the talent, the guys you're playing against? He said the competition has been really well despite you guys, playing against mid-majors. How important is it for you guys to make sure your team doesn't fall to the competition level and stay where you guys are at?
Yeah, I mean, it's always important no matter who we're playing. Every day we got to get better, whether it's in practice or a game. We got to look at it, if it's the last game of the year, we're playing in a tournament. Everything matters. And that's what Coach has been emphasizing to us quite a bit, and that's what we're trying to do.
Trent, did Donovan give you any advice either before the game or during the game, and what was it if he did?
I mean, he really just said keep going. Just kept giving me confidence throughout the entire game. Keep going. Right now you're the engine, and just keep your team moving. Just be a leader.